What's up? What's up? What's up? To boy and to name, obviously. What's up? Today's Saturday, the 6th of September. Wow, it's already September. And today I got a lovely message for all my friends out there. My message for today really is life is one big lesson, right? Life is one big lesson. Why? Because in everything that happens, people believe in destiny and fate. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. I believe that everything happens as it should. I believe that everything that I have been through, that we all go through, happens to us because there is something valuable in it that we need to pick up. And from that thing lies all of life's hidden messages, I suppose. So my message today is life is one big lesson. Why do I say life is one big lesson? Right? I find myself working for an engineering company where they deal with trains, right? Now, really, it's a very good company, but the problem with me and the company really is that I'm not where I want to be, where I should be, where I must be, where my spirit feels like, it's at its right place. So that becomes a challenge for me because I believe that we're all here because there's some particular job or some particular reason or something that we need to bring here in this world. And I know that mine is not going to be completed at a workplace. Doesn't matter what company I work for, it just doesn't feel like I'm here to do that. I feel like there's a greater purpose to why I am here. And I know it. And I know that it's inspiring people and changing people's lives. So therefore, I know that my destiny does not lie in anybody's business but what I do with my life personally, right? So as I was working there, I began to ask myself a couple of questions. I began to say to myself, why am I here? Because as most of us are prone to do when things get bad, instead of asking ourselves, that we usually say, why is this happening to me? Why are all the bad things happening to me? Why is it? What did I do? And we start finding all the faults. But really, the right question to ask when bad things or you're going through tough times really is, what am I learning from this? What am I becoming because of this experience? What is it doing to me? What is it triggering inside of me? What is this particular situation saying to me? What am I supposed to pick up from this? Because life is trying to teach you a lesson. It's trying to say, hey, wake up. And once you can start asking the right questions, then only do you begin to get the answers to your questions. Because while I was working there, I realized that when the alarm would ring, like everybody else, I'd switch it off, and then I would then just snooze and sleep for some more, and I'd wake up just in time to start running to work and whatnot, and trying to get there on time. And I found myself lazy and not wanting to do the job and just hating it. And I realized that I was really just changing. I was becoming a lazy ass, if I can say that. And I was becoming somebody that did not want to do the job, and I was just going there really for a paycheck. And I know that there's a danger of just going to work for a paycheck, because I believe that there's something that we're supposed to bring out here, and that's not chasing money. Money will come, I know that. With anything that you do and you put your heart into and you love doing it, the money will come. The most important thing is finding something that you truly, truly love. And so for me, when I was working there, I began to ask myself questions like, if I'm already going through what I'm going through at this very young age of 26, 27, then my future is in huge threat. I mean, when am I going to reach my potential? What about my dreams? What about my goals? What about the things that I wanted to do with my life? Is that over? Is that it? Do I have nothing else to offer? So I began to ask myself, what am I not learning from the situation? What am I missing? What is it that I'm supposed to pick up from this very experiences, this chapter in my life? And I realized that really nobody was coming to the rescue. I stopped hoping that something would come out of somewhere, that my job would change, that my boss would change, that I'd get a bigger salary and a better paycheck. And I was just hoping that other things would change but me. But I realized it after some time that no. It is not important that everybody else change. Me. Right? And I know that my life, all our lives, basically get better once you get better. My life began to get better once I became better, once I started reading. I started picking up books. I started watching motivational videos. I started reading. I started listening to motivational tapes and recordings and books. And I started surrounding. I started going to seminars. I started finding people that are doing what I wanted to do, so that I can learn from them. And I realized that the more I exposed myself, the more I started reading, the more I started listening, the more I started watching tapes and videos, that I began to change the information that was going into my mind. Because honestly, we all operate from the information that we've all been receiving from childhood. So I did not believe that actually it was possible for me to become a motivational speaker. And so, although I knew that was my calling, some years ago, I let go of that dream. And once I started chasing it, that is when all these things that I did not want started coming. And that's why I could find myself in a situation where I was working and I was really not happy. I still am working, but now I'm working towards my dream. Now I know that I'm here for a bigger purpose, and every single day I wake up chasing that dream, chasing that goal. But my life now has improved. I've been to 3 different countries in less than a year. Why? Because I started improving myself. Satao began to realize that I am somebody that they can invest their time and efforts and money into, because they recognize me as a winner, as somebody that is out there trying to make something happen in life. And so I began to change myself and not my circumstances. And you know what happens? Once I changed my mind, once I changed the things that were coming into my mind, then my circumstances began to change. I'm no longer going to work with a heavy heart, with the spirit that's just broken. I'm going there because I'm going there to give. I found that in life, the first rule of life is service. The clothes that I'm wearing, somebody had to make them. Somebody paid me service. The cap that I'm wearing, the TV that I watch, the music that you hear in the background, the camera that I'm using to shoot this video, somebody has paid me some service, and I have paid for that service. So therefore, life generally is about service, and I want to bring service out here into this world. I want to bring contribution. So my question to you is, where are you finding yourself in your life where you did not want to be? What kind of work are you doing? Is it your life's work? Is it what you feel that you were brought out here to do? And if it's not, stop hoping for something else to change. Stop hoping for your boss or your job or anything to change. Start finding yourself. Start asking yourself, what are you here on earth to bring? Start finding your true passion. Start finding the things that you're supposed to learn and teach. Because I've learned that in life, you gotta learn something. And if you know that this thing is going to be a positive influence and change other people's lives, learn it, practice it, and teach it. And this is why I'm standing here in front of my camera trying to teach you something that I had to learn, something that I had to go through the hard times of without having somebody perhaps to teach me all throughout the years until recently. So had I had somebody that told me, that shared with me knowledge and information that would have changed my circumstances and my thinking, my life would have been completely different. I probably would have been somewhere in life. But I know that despite all of it, it's never too late. There's always enough time for you to go out there and chase your dream. So I'm saying to you that nobody's coming to your rescue. Take on the responsibility of changing your life. Find out the information that you need to find out. Find out what you're here for and go after it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because it does. That's the only way you find joy. That's the way you find happiness. You know what I mean? That's the only way you begin to become the best person that you can be, when you challenge yourself every single day to become the best that you can be. Thirdly, my third point is, on the other side of your fears lies all of your treasure. When I was being afraid of coming out to being the Thuneng that I am today, chasing after the goals that I'm achieving, becoming the person that I'm becoming, changing and letting go of the things that were not helping me to become the person Thuneng that I can be, and started chasing and reading and learning about the things that can improve me, only then did I find out that, whoa, I can achieve whatever I can achieve. Because now I'm no longer afraid of what my friends will say, what my brother would say, what my cousin would say, what somebody out there will say about who I am and who I'm becoming and my potential and my capabilities. It matters very little to me now what everybody else has to say. And I'm confident that I can stand in front of my bosses, and I can stand in front of a multiple of nations of people from all over the world, and declare my message and say it with confidence and with eloquence. Why? Because I am no longer afraid. I have beat my fears. I have beat the person that I used to be, because I realized that that guy was not going to get me to where I wanted to get. So therefore, my challenge is to you is stop being afraid of what people are going to say. And guess what? They are already saying it. They are already saying you are nothing. You are nobody. So you know what? Instead of listening to what they say and proving them right, your job is to prove them wrong. Your job is to say, you know what? You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know who I am. You don't know my potential. You don't know what I hold within me. You don't know what I brought out here in this world. And since you don't know, you just watch my smoke. Because I'm going to show you that I'm here for a reason. I'm going to show you that you do not hold the key to my destiny. That I am the captain of my soul. That I'm the captain of this ship and the master of my fate. And as long as I'm still alive, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I get there. So my challenge to you is this. Stop living your fears, because you're either living your dreams or living your fears. Your choice to make. But my advice to you is chase your dreams. Why? Because the sky is the limit. Your limit is limitless. You are limitless. You are unlimited. You are a divine creation of God. You are God. You are the embodiment of God. You have something within you that you have not even tapped into. I'm challenging you to get out of your comfort zone and start chasing your dreams and start being somebody positive that your little brothers and sisters, your cousins, your community, your nation can look up to, because we need people like you that are going to come out here and bring something out here that the world has not even seen yet. Go after your dreams, because I'm going after mine, and let's meet there. And when we get there, let us come back and teach the rest of the children of Israel and of Africa, baby. All right? Cheers.